Welcome, everybody. Okay, see if I can do this. I just wanted to thank everyone for coming here, for being here for us. And also, I wanted to thank everyone who donated to the GoFundMe that helped with this and with all the unexpected expenses that we had. And sorry, I'm just like gonna have to read my notes because I'm like, my mind is already going. I want to let people start by going over the food is out. So let's start with dishing up for dinner. And then once everyone is dished up, sitting down and start eating, we'll begin the slideshow. We'll have the slideshow going while everyone's eating. And after that, then we'll get this party started. All right, so go ahead, help yourself. The food is out. Let's get up and let's start eating before it gets too late and too cold. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Dale's here too.
It's turned on. You can keep it
Keep it up on the.
if you want.
Okay. Okay, has everybody got some food? Let's think we're almost done with our food line there, so we're gonna get this slideshow going here so we can I had a lot of other pictures that I wanted to include because I wanted to include everybody that she had been in touch with and whose lives that she touched. But I kind of lost my ability to figure out how to download pictures onto a computer and then transfer them onto a thumb drive. So I had to have a lot of help. So I want to thank my son for helping me with the computer stuff, and Katie and her husband for helping get me, Brian, there you are, helping me get some photos transferred onto the thumb drive and some other photos downloaded. I'm probably gonna, oh, Kevin, yes. Kevin also, our video production guy up here that's doing our live stream for us, for those that can't be here. But we're gonna start the slideshow now while everybody can sit down and eat, and then we'll continue after the slideshow with some words. So, all right, hold on a second. Here comes Kevin. Oh, okay, he's gonna get the lights. Thank you. Okay, so enjoy the slideshow.
The roses aren't as pretty, the sun isn't quite as high, the birds don't sing as sweet of a lullaby. The stars seem a little bit faded, the clouds just a little more gray, and it feels like things won't ever be the same. Heaven got another angel tonight, left this world behind. Heaven got a little better the day it took you away from me. I'm missing you tonight. I'll see you again sometime. For now I'll close my eyes and dream of heaven tonight. The beaches aren't as lovely, the sky isn't quite as blue, still they're sweetened by the memory of you. The rain is a little bit colder, the fire is never quite as warm, still it seems that heaven isn't all that far. Heaven got another angel tonight, you left this world behind. Heaven got a little better the day it took you away from me. I'm missing you tonight. I'll see you again sometime. Now I'll close my eyes Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses the windy. And I never worry, now that is a lie. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love, the city she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is the same since you left. And here on earth everything's different.
chimney top, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you did to, oh why can't well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them go. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dream that you did to, why, oh why can't
Okay, I hope y'all notice I left Kleenex on the table, so, oh, wow. Yeah, I already watched that video, but, geez, I don't know why all of a sudden it's like, took me differently this time. I just wanted to say a few things first. We all know, obviously, how beautiful and talented Kassandra was. She had many characters in her soul. Besides being such a loving daughter, competitive sister on game night with her brother, playing D&D. She was a fun and creative auntie. And speaking of which, there's the kids' craft table over there, which is probably where she would be right now, dressed up in like some kind of costume, because that's what she always loved to do, is every time there's any kind of family get-together, she would be dressed up in a costume and she would be with the kids, entertaining the kids. That was her. She was a fun and favorite auntie. And she loved hanging out with her cousins, as you've seen. I probably had a lot of those pictures in there, more than I thought I had, and a few duplicates also. She loved her family and friends. She may not have kept in touch with all of you, but, that's part of what she was going through. So it's hard to explain that. She loved dancing, dressing up in her wigs and her costumes that she would design and make her own. Cosplay was one of her favorite things to do. So she was always picking a character to make a costume and dress up and go to the Comic-Cons or something like that with her brother. I don't know what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about. And she also loved to go out dancing at the Globe. She was a big supporter and part of Pride and LGBTQ. And if you haven't been at the Globe, I'm telling you right now, it's the most fun place to go, and there's a lot of entertaining there, so you should check it out, especially tonight. Anyways, yeah, I have probably so much more to say, but like I said earlier, my mind is just kind of like a fog right now, and I would really love to hear from some of you, some of your favorite memories, some of your stories to tell. Yeah, so I think my husband has a few words to say first, so after him, if anyone would like to come up and say something, please do.
Who would not want to have a mom like you, okay? All right. You did everything you could, and you did nothing wrong. And knowing Kassandra is like, it was crazy how we met. Across the street. I was outside in the front yard and kept hearing this tink, bank, tink. I was like, what the heck is going on, And so no big deal, It's like, okay, maybe birds flying by and, dropping cherry seeds or whatever. Well, this went on for like 10 minutes, and I looked across, and I could see this gun barrel sticking out of her door, and it was a BB gun. Kassandra was shooting at me with a BB gun. And I don't know who was with her. I ain't going to say no names, but yeah, that's how I met her mother, and her grandmother, and from that day on, it was like just an extended family, and it's just so wild because you just had to been there with the whole implications of everything going down. Grandma was mad. How did you get that out of my trunk? And it's like, I don't know. It is what it is, but yeah. So, over the years, it's tough trying to be Cassandra's dad, because I'm not trying to replace anybody, but it was hard to warm up to people, but she warmed up to me. So, and it was I just appreciate having her in my life, being able to support her, do the things that she did as a child, mentor her through some things that was tough. We did a lot of motorhoming with the kids. Yeah, it was some fun times. So, yeah, it's just a life cut short, but not forgotten. Okay, you guys? She's a beautiful soul, and I love her to death. And I just want to say thank you all, really, from the bottom of our hearts, for showing up and being a part of this. So, please, anybody got come up and share something here, okay? There you go. Tony Wade, she loved you.
Hello, everyone. My name's Tony Wade. I'm a longtime neighbor, friend, very good dear friend of Shelley and Dennis, and got to meet Kassandra at a very young age, watch her grow up. I just want to tell you a story about one day, as usual. Dennis and Shelley were having a barbecue in their backyard. All the neighbors, friends, family, they were all there. It was an all-day event. We'd been drinking and having a good time. Well, the event ended, and of course, Kassandra and I, a few of her friends, were still in the backyard and still drinking and having a good time. Well, Kassandra brought this little boom box and was playing music on it. Well, Dennis and Shelley had gone to bed. It had been a long day for them. And Bohemian Rhapsody came on the radio. Kassandra and I and all of her friends, we started singing Bohemian Rhapsody. And okay, and Dennis and Shelley were in bed, and we really didn't give it much thought, but we were right outside their window. Well, to say we weren't quiet is a major understatement. You could probably hear us a block away. Well, funny part about it was, we had such a good time, and it scared the heck out of Dennis. And of course, so he comes running outside thinking that there maybe something's on fire, something weird's going on. And of course, he wasn't very happy. And of course, we quieted down, and he went back to bed, and all of us, Kassandra and all of her friends, we went around to the front corner of the house, furthest away from their bedroom, and we laughed. We laughed so hard. I'll never forget that moment. I mean, how none of us wet ourselves, if you would. I don't know, but I'll never forget that moment. It was so funny. We had such a good time, and just one of hundreds and hundreds of memories that I have of Kassandra. I will miss her forever.
Thank you, Tony. I'd like to bring the mic to anybody like to say something. Somebody's got to say something. It's okay. There we go. Uncle Chris.
Uncle Chris.
Yes.
I regret not having more time to spend with her, but I really enjoyed the times that we did come over when she's younger, and times that were the best was she always wanted to come up and have me spin around helicopter style. And I think back on it now, I think she wanted me to do that more and more to see who could stand up the longest when we were done. And I know she always enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the times when I was there to see her. I miss her and love her.
I remember Kassandra, one of the first times she came out to Chihuahua and seen a cow. Did you turn it off?
No, she's just not talking.
Speak closer. First time Kassandra seen a cow, and she was just so excited because she lived in the city. She's like, cow. Every time she seen a cow, cow, moo. We got to stop and moo at the cows. And she came up when it was the girls, Katie and Justine and Alaska were younger, and Kassandra stayed a weekend with us up in Chihuahua. And it was wintertime when we were driving from Spokane, and we were on the back roads, and there was snow, and all of a sudden this song came over the radio. And it was Lenny Kravitz, and it was Fly Away. And we had to pull over and do a little dance party. That was the thing. Everybody had to get out and start dancing. And that was one of many good memories I had of Kassandra and her coming up and hanging out. And, you know.
Yeah. Well, I was also Kassandra's first boss at her first job. And she asked me if I could get her a job at Taco Bell. And this is actually probably one of my favorite memories of Kassandra because She was very honest, and when she filled out her job application, it was probably one of the worst applications I've ever seen. She answered all the questions very honestly. Luckily, she knew me, so I was able to get her a job. But when I asked her about it, she was like, well, I was just really honest when I answered it. And I was like, okay, in the future, if you're not related to the person that's hiring you, you probably should not put those answers down. But yeah, needless to say, Cassie was a really good, hard worker, and more than just, a cousin. She was like another little sister to me.
Is there anybody else that would like to say anything or? Okay. Joylyn? Okay, thank you. Here she is.
I was the best friend of Cassandra's grandmother, so on behalf of Bonnie, I'm going to tell you that Bonnie, she loved all her grandkids, all of them. But I think she had a special place for Cassandra because she lived in town very close to her. And I know that Cassandra just adored her too. And so she's with her grandma now. And yeah, so I guess that's all I had to say.
Just talk into it? Just talk into it like this? Okay. Bah. I knew Cassandra, and I remember going over to her house on prom night, and she was dressed beautifully in a dress. Bonnie and I went over, and she was all fixed up, just beautiful. And then a couple weeks later, I went to a party over at the house, and she had some funny outfit on that I can't remember what it was, but I thought, she should have been a makeup artist. She did her face according to the costumes, and she was so great at that. She missed her calling. She could have, she should have gone in that order or some. I don't know if anybody ever mentioned that to her, but her grandma loved her very much. She was very well loved, I'm sure, by all her family, and we will miss her.
For anyone who doesn't know, I'm Cassie's cousin, Alaska, and Justine. Hi. This whole thing has been super emotional, of course, but we just wanted to talk about some of the memories that we had with Cassie. And one of my favorite memories was when Shelly and my mom and my grandma and Cassie and I went to the Oregon coast, and we went zip lining and went to the ocean, and she taught me how to make fettuccine from scratch for the first time. And we just hung out the whole time, and we played Pokemon Go and ran around the hotel rooms after everyone went to sleep. I don't know if you guys know that or not. And it was so fun, always. Every time that I would hang out with her, we'd go on little walks. We went downtown, and she played piano under the clock tower, and it was always beautiful hanging out with her, and she was such a wonderful person to be around, always, and so sweet to everyone, and so sweet to us, and I'll miss her always. Just like everyone else will.
I just wanted to share one of my, maybe not most favorite, but most important memories with Cassandra. me and her had struggles, and we went through a lot of the same hardships, things that can make people rely on alcohol abuse, substance abuse, and Cassandra, she did not, and she really helped me. We went to a kind of Comic-Con kind of thing in Spokane, and I did not want to go, and she needed someone over 18 to go with her, so she must have been 16 or 17, and I was 18, and I went with her, and it was the most fun that I ever had sober in my life. And we danced, and she made me dress up, and Cassandra was and will always be an inspiration to me to enjoy life sober and happy and healthy, and just really, get into my hobbies and the things that truly make me happy. She was a really great influence in my life and will always be forever. And I thank her for that today, especially, and every day. All right, thank you, girls. Sir, anybody else that wants to? I thought so. Come on up, honey.
You can't cry in front of me. You're going to make me cry. First, I just want to say I've heard a lot of people saying they wish they saw the signs and that they feel guilty. Don't. She was hiding the signs. And even if you did see the signs, she was already getting help. None of that was working. There's nothing you could have done. Just stop it with that. I have a lot of memories of Cassandra. All right, closer. All right. There's just so many memories with Cassandra. Like, you saw a slideshow. We would play Mario Kart together when we were young, and I would whoop her butt at it. And then the last time we played, she was whooping my butt. So she was competitive like that. We drove around Seattle when she came to visit, catching Pokemon on Pokemon Go, just all over Seattle. She was a wonderful little sister. She was a good friend. I don't know what else to say. You all know who Cassandra is. She's very passionate about her hobbies. Just a bright star, and sometimes the brightest stars burn out too soon. Thanks.
See the signs.
Okay. Oh, Trenton, come on up. Like another big brother to her. Oh,
I haven't even started yet. So I'm Trenton. I'm a friend of Kyle's. I first met her in high school, and my first impression was, wow, this girl is crazy. Anytime we would go over, which was, if we weren't at my house, we were at his house, she would always try to do stuff with us. She was always involved, and at the time you're like, she's young and obnoxious, and we don't want her involved, but she would still come anyway, and it was just some amazing times. But I don't have any specific memories, but my most fun times I had with her was we did D&D every month, and every single month I would have like conflicts with Saturdays, and every single month she would forget and be like, "Can we do Saturday?" And we'd be like, "No, we can't do Saturday." Still. So, if you guys didn't, she was very creative, as you guys know. If you didn't see the level of her as her own character, Asteria, it was impressive. She was so funny and creative and impressive. She will absolutely be missed. And as hard as it will be to eventually get back into D&D, she will be that person that is just missing in our party. But that memory will always be there. So she genuinely was a second sister to me. She always will be. And I truly hope that she found the peace that she deserves. So, thank you.
Okay, come on up, Amber. Like another sister to her, big sister. Thank you.
My name's Amber. Cassandra was always a permanent piece of my life. She was always there. Shelly and my mom were the best of friends for as long as I could remember. There was never a day where my mom and Shelly weren't together, which therefore meant Cassandra, Kyle, and I were together. It started out with Kyle and I, obviously. I will always remember the first time that I got to meet Cassandra. She was just this cutest, sweetest little baby, and watching her grow into the beautiful young woman that she became. We did end up drifting apart at some point in time, just as you do when you get older. I got older, I got married, I moved away. But when they first started up their D&D nights again, that was where I got to start reconnecting with her and the joy that she brought into those around her. I had no idea that she was struggling. I wish I did, but I had no idea that she was struggling because she just brought so much joy into that conversation. She never had anything negative to say about anything. It was just she was always this ray of sunshine. So, she'll be greatly missed.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. I'd like to say a few things that I didn't mention before. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming and sharing this time with us. And she always cared about others. She probably cared more about others than herself. Because anytime there was a friend that was in need, she was always there to try to help her friends any way she could. If she let them sleep on her couch for free, feed them, anything like that, she would do that. And even though, she did suffer a lot of trauma from early childhood, and it's hard for her to get over. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people have some mental health issues. Some can get through it, some cannot. So you just need to remember, you don't know somebody and what they're going through. So you just need to try to be kind to people. Don't judge them, whether they live a different life than you or not your kind of life. everyone has a different life. And even though she may have chose to leave because she couldn't get over this trauma and this depression, she also chose to be an organ donor. She saved 4 lives in the end. So this wasn't selfish of her, because she helped 4 other families go on with their lives. Just remember what a beautiful soul she was, how much fun she was. Look at her pictures. Look at her talent. I mean, she loved to just be a different all the time. All her crazy shoes. I don't even know how she walked in those, because how does she not break her ankle walking in some of those shoes? I don't know. I tried them on and it's like, oh God, no, I'm gonna break my ankle. Anyhow, there's a memory board in the back. If you haven't already signed it, please sign the memory board. There's also a box if you'd like to share a memory. There's cards there to fill out to share a memory that you had with her. And there's little gift card angels back there too. Please take an angel with you. Kids craft table over here. Hopefully they're having fun and know that their auntie is over there with them. Thank you all for coming and remembering my beautiful, beautiful baby girl. Thank you.
Again, thank you guys. And please, let's, music. She loved to dance. I mean, let's, yeah. It's,
If anyone has a really good playlist they'd like to tune in now,
yeah, please,
this is how we wanted to end the night, okay? We have time. Let's put on some music. Kassandra loved to dance, so let's party, let's dance. Peace.
Hey, Kevin. I don't think you can hear me. Can you put her playlist on? I don't know. He's pretty smart guy.